wrestling.
Are you listening?
The Running Wrestling Podcast. End your week the right way fast. Step into the ring with us, no DQ, just trust. The Running Wrestling Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Running Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike, and I am joined, as always, by my friend, my brother, my partner in crime, Bedrock. What's going on?
It's fine. I put the chickens away. Leo, the chickens are fine. Okay,
Wait,
they're fine. Have you guys not seen his tweets?
Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays? The chickens are. I put the chickens away.
I put the chickens away. Did you guys not see his tweets yesterday? He just had this cryptic, but it's fine. The rain, it's coming. The chickens. And I took a picture, sent a picture of my chickens going back into their home. I was like, they're fine. It's fine. Yeah.
You do good for your home?
Yeah, go home. And now we got a rundown going on by Stampede over here. Love it. By the way, Athena wins.
Yes. I don't care what other matches we're talking about. Athena wins, period.
Period. The end. Nothing else happened.
Welcome in again to the Running Wrestling Podcast, episode 98. 98, ladies and gentlemen. 2 weeks away from our 100th episode.
It's crazy.
Who'd ever thought that two jackasses like us would have 98 episodes under their belt doing this?
My hair was a hell of
and
a
that
lot
people
longer.
would still be watching.
My
I mean, sure, we could do this 98 times, but the fact that people still watch surprises the shit out of me sometimes.
Yeah,
it really does.
A lot of times it surprises me. I look down, I'm like, oh my God, people are here. What?
And if you're one of those people that are watching, if you're watching us on YouTube or X or Kick, make sure you go over to SP3DROCK over on Twitch. You get 30 minutes of behind the scenes before this show goes live. While we were laughing when I had the intro, because we were sitting here talking about a bunch of fun stuff. We were actually talking about how redneck people are or not. We had our own rating system. If you want to know the rating system, you got to go check out the behind the scenes.
You gotta
I
check
don't
it
make
out.
the rules. You just got to go back and watch it.
Mississippi
SP3DRCK on Twitch. If you are watching on Twitch, please, 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 I am begging at this point, go to the YouTube channel @_Big Mike 27 or the Running Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Give us a subscribe. You actually don't have to pay for this one. I know Twitch makes you pay for subscriptions. YouTube doesn't. All you got to do is click a button. Really good. So make sure you go subscribe. Give us a like on the channel as well. We are at 387 subscribers right now, trying to get to 500. That's when the big stuff starts happening. 500. We need to get there. Hopefully by the end of this year, I would hope. Definitely going to be trying to put out some more content over on the YouTube channel as well. So please, if you're on Twitch or Kick or X, make sure you go subscribe over there as well. As we get started talking about your week in wrestling. But I didn't forget about you guys over there in the chat. We do want to say hey to a few of you guys that were here in the behind the scenes. Extreme Chick here all the time talking about, again, one of the things we talked about on behind the scenes is in your area, if you're watching this, is Powerade or Gatorade cheaper? So in New York, where Extreme Chick is from, Powerade is cheaper. Same thing in Virginia, where Isaiah is. I am in Alabama. It is also cheaper.
It's not here in PA.
Right here in Pennsylvania, apparently they're weird. They have Big Gatorade as lobbyists, so the Gatorade is cheaper there.
Sucks.
What's up, Raj, from the Herb and Raj podcast? Appreciate you. Coda was in here for the behind the scenes as well. So thank you very much. But yeah, you're not here to listen to Powerade, Gatorade, anything like that. You are here to enjoy Wrestling Week the right way and get ready for SmackDown at the top of the hour. So we will get right into it. Starting off with Raw last week, we had Sol Ruka versus Lyra Valkyria in what I thought was a really good match.
Yeah.
Sol Ruka has taken some shots over the past couple of weeks on social media saying that people behind the scenes weren't really happy with the product she's been putting out. I don't know if they tried to make a statement with this. I know Lyra is probably one of the people she's probably wrestled the most on the main roster.
Yep.
She wrestled a couple times when she had the IC belt. I kind of like the new Lyra character because it's kind of broody and kind of weird.
Yep.
This match had a lot of Wednesday and Enid vibes. If you watch Wednesday over on Netflix, you see that. It's kind of that dynamic. But no, I enjoyed the hell of the match. What do you think?
I know. I enjoy Cat Lady. It's not Bird Lady anymore. It should be Cat Lady.
She does look more like a cat lady now.
Yeah,
That is a good point.
I enjoy Cat Lady now versus, but this was a great match. I enjoyed every second of it. Soul came out looking nice in this match, but I really am invested in what Lyra's doing and seeing what they're doing with her.
And at some point, you've got to bring Bailey back to continue that story. I mean, because I know they had a match where Bailey has been gone ever since, but they still need to put a bow on that and really have a blow off match for that feud. So really hope to see we see Bailey back soon. Yeah, 7.65. I mean, anytime you get above 7 from Stampede, especially on a WWE show, that's pretty good. But I definitely enjoyed it. We also had the number one contenders match from the Luchadors here. We had two matches, Rey Fénix and Dragon Lee, to really, I don't know that anybody was real surprised that they both advanced. Because you had El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. going up against Fénix. Fénix gets the win there. Maybe you got Wagner in there. Because
I think Wagner went up against Lee. I thought it was.
No, I thought Lee was the Power Ranger guy. I can't remember his name. Oh, Fiscal. That's what
Fiscal. Okay. Either way, both matches were great. I enjoyed it. That's why I put them both on here. I know it's the number one contenders tournament. This shows off Lucha Libre. This right here is beautiful. It really does. And I mean, we all knew Dragon Lee and Rey Fénix were going to move on, but
yeah, I mean, I still think there's no way we don't get Rey Fénix and Penta in the finals.
That's gonna be a banger.
I think the semifinals will be next week, and then the finals will be the week after, before they get to Mexico City on.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
No, because they're doing it on Raw in Mexico
City. Yeah.
Yep.
I keep thinking ahead, way ahead.
I'm gonna need you to stop thinking in general.
I can't do that.
But speaking of Lucha Libre, the main event of Monday Night Raw did feature one of the best luchadors on the planet, by most. I know not everybody shares that opinion. Rey Mysterio gets a shot at the IEC title against Chad Gable. And again, man, just a decent match. I don't think it really blew anything out of the water. Rey is 900 years old, so it does hurt that he can't move as well as he used to.
He looked good in this match.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. You could put me in a wrestling match with Chad Gable, and I would not look bad. I'm not going to say I would look good, but I wouldn't look bad.
I agree with that.
And yeah. I mean, Stampede giving it an 8.35. So
Chad is getting no reactions, which is bad, which is sad. It's just sad.
It is. And I don't know why. I mean, it's because it's not like they haven't booked him really well. Like the whole storyline with the IC going up against Penta and everything was really good. I don't know why people aren't connecting with this character. I mean, really, it's not a character. It's just Gable. I think he's pretty much dropped a lot of the character, and he's just trying to kind of be Chad Gable at this point.
Yep.
And it's really sad that the audience isn't connecting with that as much as I think they should, because I am. I think it's really cool.
YouTube.
So that
you watch more AAA on YouTube.
Yes, AAA comes on every Saturday night on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken.
Either way, I watch it on the weekends as well.
Either Friday night or Saturday night.
I usually don't catch it until about Sunday.
Yeah. No, I never see it live. I usually tend to watch it sometime on Sunday as well. So
I usually am in bed.
And that's fair. Because he was saddled with that for a while. And then the whole Grande Americano kind of didn't help that because it fed into the same thing. But now that we're trying to take him serious, it may take a minute. I hope they don't abandon it before he gets a chance, because I think it will catch on like it has a few other wrestlers. I just hope they don't abandon it. Those are all the slides we have for Monday night, because those were the matches in general that we wanted to talk about. There was the main event segment, Solo Sikoa being delivered by Jay and Jimmy Uso to the Tribal Chief. And then what we all prayed would happen, I guess, as Drew McIntyre said, we prayed for this, and it happened. Solo Sikoa turns his back on Roman Reigns after supposedly having to join the Bloodline, and just makes a great segment. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's good to see some different layers to the bloodline. Somebody actually losing a match where they're supposed to join and saying, you know what, screw you, I'm not going to join regardless. So it is good to see a little bit different take on the bloodline to me.
Yeah.
And obviously your favorite wrestler is out there. He wasn't necessarily directly involved in the story. I guess he was there to bring Solo home.
I just like what Solo did. That was funny. Yeah. I'm sorry. And then bam, Roman down. Jacob just standing there.
I will say, though, the Jacob part is very interesting. I was hoping, as I watched the segment, when Solo pointed the finger guns at Jay and Jimmy and did that, I was hoping Jacob would come from behind and just destroy him.
He wasn't going to.
That would have been
Roman
really cool.
told him, no, what the hell are you doing? I didn't give you no orders. Stand over there and do what I told you to do. And he just stood there. He was doing what he was told. Then he got the hell out of the ring. Yeah, after everything was done, he just walked out. I mean, I don't think Jay.
Yeah, no, I mean it's definitely gonna lead into a lot of dissension because obviously the Usos got the Black Ulafala for not doing what the tribal chief said and kind of running their own play. But when Jacob tries to do the same thing, he gets in trouble for it. So it's definitely a different dynamic there. But no, I'm enjoying this part of the bloodline. Hopefully we're getting to the point where we're going to kind of wind it down soon. But you know, at least it's something a little bit different.
WrestleMania.
I will say this: we have talked about Jey Uso kind of floundering since he won the Royal Rumble year before last. So about a year and a half now. Jey Uso, the past 2 weeks interacting with Solo, has been the most entertaining I've seen him in a year and a half.
It's because he's back with his family.
Well, and he's having fun. Like watching Solo and Jay pick at each other like brothers do. Is the funniest thing in the world. Yeah. Like watching him go out, just go all the way down the ramp with Solo was freaking hilarious. I loved it. But that was all for Monday Night Raw. We will move on to Tuesday night in NXT. Kicking off with a brutal match, at least for Thea Hill, that is. Natty and Thea Hill. Natty gets the win and then just decides to beat the piss out of Thea Hill.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was just about to say that. She just whooped her ace. All right. She just beat her down and said, and then Jada Parker being held back. That was just epic. Oh, man. ELP. Let's go, ELP. My bad. Hey.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm loving this version of Natty, kind of like the ringleader, the mob boss, kind of. In a way, I wish she had different people with her. Yes, not necessarily Petrovich, but I'm still not big on Nikita Lyons. I'm still nowhere where Stampede has always been, but it's still not great.
Nope, I'm not. I'm probably. She's getting to the LA Knight portion.
Wow.
How?
No, I said wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, look, it takes a lot to get to that level with you. But man, if we're gonna keep doing this, give me this Natty over and over again. Don't change Natty.
Yes, thank you.
I love the beatdowns. I love the fact that she's being a badass again, finally. Chia Pet. There you go.
I swear to God, that's funny. That's how I feel.
For anybody under the age of 30, look up what a Chia Pet is, I guess.
Chia.
Although they're making a comeback. We sold them in our store.
I saw that. They were in my grocery store at Wise the other day. I was like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, we had some at Lowe's for like Black Friday last year around that time.
That's awesome.
So yeah, they're trying to make a comeback.
That's awesome. Next thing you know, there's gonna be a magic 8-ball and be like, will I ever get a girlfriend? Outlet uncertain. Damn it!
So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's come up with our own idea here and combine the two and do a magic 8-ball Chia Pet.
Bop it.
We could add that in there too. Have like the little triangle or something in the middle with grass going around it, and you can shake it up and turn it over, and then will ELP win this match on Ring of Honor 0 Hour? And it'll tell you
Outlook
he will.
Outlook uncertain. Please try again later. Damn it!
And there you go. Stampede says Triple H uses his Magic 8 Ball for creative decisions.
It's true, though. It's true.
You may not be wrong.
This is what happens when Triple H goes, I got a good idea. Some interns behind his head going like this with the light, right? And then he like turns it off. And he's like, oh, I got another good idea. All right, just like that. That kid gets paid $47,000 a year just to go like this with a light.
Nobody can see your light because you're.
I know.
It's hilarious.
It was great.
You said nobody does this with a light, and it's just like Pepe's arm.
I know. It's just like a freaking glow. That's all I saw. Thank you for the bit. That's hilarious.
Moving on to NXT, we had at the number one contender slot for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship, and EK Prosper comes out on top in a really good match featuring Tristan Angels, La Parka, and again, EK Prosper who won the match. Again, really good match. I enjoyed the hell out of this. It showed what these kids can do, kind of gave them an introduction into Lucha Libre with La Parka being there. I love the fact that Booker T was surprised that La Parka was there because he wrestled him 30 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Like great shape.
Oh, man. I was like, what the hell? This is great.
Leave it to Booker T to make it weird. And Romeo Moreno, that's the other guy. Sorry, I forgot Romeo was in there.
He said, this man lost a lot of weight, didn't he?
He did.
Because this man, look, he was a lot bigger 30 years ago. I was like, damn, dude. Damn.
And at some point, you wanted somebody like you wanted like on the commentators to go, or it's just a different person under the mask, Booker.
Yeah. Well,
just to see what he said.
Yeah. No. He's been like this. He goes through these ups and downs. Yeah. I love it, dude. This is great.
Probably taking some of that Ozempic or something.
Yeah, Ozempic. Yeah. Oh man. He got on that blue chew. I mean, shit that you see on YouTube now.
Yeah, I think that's a whole different thing.
That's a whole different subject, folks.
I mean, that'll help you lose weight, but you got to do a lot of exercising to do it. It'll help you exercise.
In between, you're sweating hardcore. Nah, look, La Parka though, man, I'm a big fan. Everybody knows that. I'm not a fan of this Tristan Angels. I'm not a fan
Tristan Angels. Yeah, well, you're not supposed to be. He's supposed to be a douche. That's kind of part of it. So he's playing that pretty well. He's just. He doesn't really connect with me. Yeah. Much was, I guess, is kind of what you're talking about, but it's just he's supposed to be a pompous douche.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Well, he can be a pompous douche anyway. I like some of the pompous douches, but that's been around. Yeah. I mean, look at Pretty Deadly. They were very douchey, and I liked them.
Yeah, but they were funny as hell, though.
I know. God, I miss them. Yeah.
But that leads us to the main event of NXT, the tag team match that I know I enjoyed the hell out of. Ren QCC going up against Callie Armstrong and Kalani Jordan. And unfortunately, for all of us in the Ren QCC, Callie Armstrong gets the pin over Ren Sinclair, which leads to a backstage segment later on in the night where Callie Armstrong goes up one-on-one against Zarya next week. And if she beats Zarya, it becomes a triple threat match at Heatwave instead of just being Ren and Zarya.
I forgot about that. Yeah. That was going to say, didn't Armstrong look freaking phenomenal in this match?
She did. So I'm not a huge fan of the finisher. It seems like it takes too much setup.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's similar to Braun Spear. But she ran back and forth on the ropes 6 times. And I'm like, okay, maybe we should time that a little better.
Yeah, it'll get better. It will. But I just when I was watching this match, it's like, man, I love women's wrestling because these ladies are doing phenomenal work in the ring. So it's but Armstrong, man, she looked phenomenal in that ring. I love Kalani Jordan. Everybody knows that. But man, I was like, oh wow, impressed the whole match with Armstrong.
Yeah, she's definitely got it. She's definitely got a future. And there you go. Stampede saying he thought it was a good match. 7.75. It was good. But really, Kendall and Ren, just two of my favorite women's wrestlers, especially in NXT right now. I've been a huge fan of Ren for a long time, and obviously Kendall's just kind of new on the scene for the last 6 months or so. So loving every second of it. If you like women's wrestling and you only watch WWE, make sure you're checking out NXT every week because that's definitely where they're hitting. So, but moving on to AEW, over to the other side of the fence, the Don Callis family goes up against the Elite, and the Elite get the victory. Omega and the Bucks defeat the Don Callis family. Which one? I mean, there's like 375 members of the Don Callis family.
Yeah, there's so many.
I can't remember which three were in here. I want to say Mark Davis was in here.
Either way, it happened with. Yeah, here you go. El Colon, Jake Doyle, and Mark Davis. Doyle, there it is.
Yeah, sometimes I get Doyle and Davis confused just because they're the same person.
Yeah, Colon. Like, this is the thing. This match was phenomenal for a few reasons. All 6 men know how to go. We knew Kenny Omega was going to bring it with his boys. You know, the Elite, the Young Bucks were going to bring it for Kenny. Yeah, and the Don Callis family can throw whoever at you, and they look good doing it. Except the family's starting to implode. Did you see the Oh, we didn't. We're not. I did. We didn't see the. I don't have the pictures of it. But what I'm talking about, folks, is we're getting a triple threat, right? From what I remember, for the AEW International Championship. Okada, Takesha, Fletcher, boom. Don Callis family really imploded right there.
Yeah, that promo from Fletcher was really good. Takeshita comes out at the end of it. They brawl. Okada nowhere to be found. You had a backstage segment with Okada a little bit, but I think it was the segment before that because I think it was the Okada, then commercial, and then Fletcher came out afterwards, if I remember the order right. But yeah, I don't know that it should be the main event of All In, but it's definitely going to be a show stealer from All In.
I think it should be the second to last match. That should be the setup to the main event. It's going to be a show.
Normally AEW do both of their world, like it'll be Willow and Mercedes, and then it'll be the World Championship.
They change it up sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah.
And I've seen a few of them. I don't get to watch the pay-per-views as much. I will be watching this Sunday.
I will be watching the pay-per-views.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing's main eventing over Ospreay and Omega in Wembley. That's for sure.
That's what I was saying. I'll put it second to last.
Speaking of, though, am I the only one that didn't like the sit-down segment they had with Renee? I didn't get it.
Okay, I know it's no, I didn't.
Yeah,
like
the one
that
it was like the first half of the show. They just sat there and then I guess kind of talked about their past and and how Don Callis had always helped Ospreay. So does Ospreay really have a win over Omega because Callis helped him? And then obviously
Callis has always helped out Omega too, hasn't he?
In spurts, yeah. I don't know, just something about that segment just didn't feel right. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Please, if it is just me, let me know. I didn't get that segment. I don't think it hit what they were trying to have it hit for me. But what did hit?
Oh yeah,
was the 4-way match, fatal 4-way match for Maya World's TBS title. Maya World retains against Persephone, Cheetah, Statlander in a great match. Again, we talked about women's wrestling in NXT. Women's wrestling all over the place is really good. And then Stampede saying it was really well done because you would have to know the history. That's fair. I don't know the whole history of Ospreay and Omega. Stampede or Sped, whatever the hell your name is. What did you think of this match?
Love this match. I gave it a little higher, 8 out of 10. Man, look, while I was watching this match, I was sitting here going, man, these are 4 of the best, potentially top 50 women in the world. Easy. And these 4 women for a Wednesday night to put on a fatal 4-way for a championship, they went above and beyond, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was a great match. I got to watch all of it. I'm glad Maya World won.
Yep.
I know a lot of people were pulling for Stat just because of everything Stat's been through.
Stat Daddy.
And she's one of the most popular ones there.
She reminds me of Victoria a little bit, though. Like
A
the
little
way,
bit.
the way she moves and the way I like it.
You're talking about Stat, right? Or,
Yes, that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Because I read the Maya comment from Stampede.
Yeah.
About, and they're doing really well. Maya burst on the scene about 2 months ago. Really, I know she's been around, but she really got thrown into the spotlight a couple months ago. Won that TBS title and has not looked back. They have definitely done a good job showcasing her, and she has done a really good job running with that title and making it look really great. So shout out to her.
TNA.
Maybe one day she'll be as good as Athena, but probably not.
TNA. This weekend.
What's
It's
that?
gonna be fun. TNA's this weekend. I just got the email.
Oh,
Again.
yeah.
TNA. The
Lockdown.
Yeah, TNA Plus was
I
like
think it's Sunday as well. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, watch Lockdown this weekend. All right.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do a separate video and do lockdown predictions. I know we don't normally do them on the show because we're kind of condensing everything down now. Maybe we'll do other videos and do like lockdown predictions or something. But either way, back to AEW. Moving on to the Continental Cup Championship tournament. Moxley defeats Jay White, and Nigel McGuinness defeats Hechicero to advance. What'd you think of the matches?
Okay, look, I think they stole the damn show. Stole the whole week with Moxley versus Jay White. Those two put on a damn slobber knocker. I'm gonna steal a little phrase. John Moxley's tougher than a $2 steak. All right, if anybody gets that phrase right there, that mofo is tough. All right, they battled. They went to war. It wasn't even a battle, and I'm ready for more. Like this proved that Jay White's back. Jay White can go, and Jay White is going to be a future main eventer in AEW. All right. Now, on the flip side, what was good was also bad. Okay, because in my opinion, this was not a really great match between Nigel. It was just Nigel just looks sluggish. I like him. He's cool. He just looks sluggish.
Isn't he hurt? Isn't he wrestling hurt though?
I don't know.
Or is that part of the storyline? And I'm just like, because I've read stuff about it, I've heard about it, but I don't know 100%. But I think he's wrestling hurt, not necessarily injured. So maybe that was part of it.
See 7.2. Yeah, ankle injury. I don't know, man. Yeah. I gave it less than a 7. I'm sorry. I gave it like a 6.25. I gave it a whole point less. I was just not into that one. But again, what was good, in my opinion, the Moxley White match, as above, so below, it's not that good. But what was good might come out bad. Yeah,
I mean, I hope so. I mean, I would have kind of rather see maybe Hechicero and Jay White swap, and it be Jay White versus Nigel, and let Jay White win, and then we have both Jay White and Moxley in the next round. I thought that would have probably been the better decision, but I don't book AEW.
I don't book AEW.
A lot smarter people than I do book AEW, which is why they're so successful. So there you go. The only other thing on AEW that we didn't really talk about that I wanted to bring up last week, we talked about Andrade El Idolo because we weren't sure if he was going to be healthy. Obviously, he came back on the show, so he should be good. Had a match. I forget who the match was with, but came back, had a match, had a segment with MJF, so it looks like we're headed towards that match at All In as well. So good to see him coming back. I know there was some speculation that he may not make it back at All In. For him and MJF, but it is good to see him back in action.
I agree with you, Isaiah.
We'll definitely see him.
I agree with that.
The women have a tournament?
Yeah. Agree with that. By the way, how do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I never know. That's the whole point.
That's my point, too. I don't know anything.
Anything else with AEW that I missed that we didn't talk about that you don't have pictured?
Darby Allin got destroyed by the TNT champion. Oh my goodness. And then we saw Sting's son Steve out there who they're setting up a match. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, which you don't need me to tell you this. It's already written on the wall. But Steve Borden has signed with AEW, right? So, I mean, if you haven't noticed, I'm waiting for, a new day. Yes, it is at All In. If it's not the New Day, and I swear to God, if it's not the New Day, I am watching OVW from here on out.
You're gonna watch OVW anyway.
I know. Every Thursday, right here on Spedrock Productions. Thank you.
Yes, that is where you could also watch OVW with Spedrock and a different cast of characters every week. Sometimes Sped's by himself. Sometimes he's got some company with him. Every now and then you'll see me on there. Not as much as I would like to because I got some other stuff going on, but I'm definitely going to try to get on there more often. You can also see Stampede on there and Mob and everybody else. That is all for AEW, which brings us to everyone's favorite segment, Stampede's World of Wrestling. I apologize, and I will say this because I know Stampede is in the audience. I apologize. I did not have a whole lot of time today to edit this video, so you will not see the graphics and stuff that you normally see for a Stampede video. I apologize. That is completely on me. But anyway, here's Stampede's World of Wrestling.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Stampede here with your top fives from around the wrestling world of the past week. Going to kick things off with top five matches. Coming in at number 5 from New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax, it was Konosuke Takeshita taking on Ryohei Oiwa. Great tournament for these two, and we'll get to the winner shortly. It was one of these two men, so stay tuned. Coming in at number 4 from the world of Noah, it was Shane Haste defending his GHC championship against Tatsuo Naito. Naito came out on top on this one, and he is your new GHC world champion over in Noah. So great return for Naito in that one. Coming in at number 3 from the 5-star Grand Prix over in Stardom, it was Azumi taking on young phenom. She's only 19 years old, Rina. You'll be hearing her name a lot over the next several years. Coming in at number 2, it was Yoda Sushi taking on Yuya Urimura. Another great match, great tournament for these two. They killed it throughout. And number 1 by a wide margin was Yuya Urimura taking on Ryohei Oiwa. Ryohei Oiwa came out on top on this one, and he is your G1 Climax 2026 winner. So he will go on this fall to challenge for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, which will be either Yoda Sushi or Hiroki Goto. So stay tuned for that matchup as to who's going to win that between Yoda and Hiroki. Your men's wrestler of the week, easy pick, Ryohei Oiwa. Your women's wrestler of the week, over to Stardom, it was Ami Sourei. She beat Saya Kamatani and Starlight Kid to win her block in the 5-star Grand Prix, and that gave her a first-round bye. Top 5 rankings in the men's bracket. Number 5, Kyle Fletcher. Number 4, MJF. Number 3, Yoda Sushi. Number 2, Will Ospreay. Number 1, holding down that spot, is Kenny Omega, your AEW Men's World Champion. Top 5 women. Number 5 is Suzu Suzuki. She is the World of Stardom champion. Number 4 is Tekla. She is still the Artist of Stardom champion, which is the Trios champions over in Stardom. She holds that title with Julia Hart and Sky Blue. Number 3 is Shihiro Hashimoto, as she still holds the Sendai Girls World Championship. Falling to number 2 is Siri, the IWGP Women's Champion. And number 1, Siri. She's a freelancer. She doesn't work for any promotion, but she has been absolutely killing it, both in singles and tag team action. And she is your new number 1 women's ranked wrestler. Upcoming shows, we got a lot of them this weekend. Tonight, right after this show here, Friday Night SmackDown, Julia will take on the long-awaited debut of Blake Monroe, and we have the undisputed WWE title match as CM Punk will defend against Kevin Owens. Also this evening, We have ROH Death Before Dishonor. Give this card a quick rundown. Dalton Castle and the Outrunners will defend their ROH six-man tag team titles against the Lethal Twist, which is Blake Christian, Jay Lethal, and Lee Johnson. The ROH World Television title, Fight Without Honor match, as Leo Rush will defend against Action Andretti. ROH Women's Pure title match, Deonna Purrazzo will defend against Steph DeLander. ROH Pure titles match, Lee Moriarty will defend against Katsuyori Shibata. The ROH Women's World title is on the line as Athena defends against Hazuki, who operates out of Stardom. And your ROH Men's World title, Bandito puts his title on the line against another young phenom in Nick Wayne. Also this weekend, TNA Lockdown. If you like steel cage matches, this is your show. These are all steel cage matches. Frankie Kazarian versus Moose, Elijah versus AJ Francis. The TNA International title is on the line. Jason Hotch will defend against Mustafa Ali. TNA Knockouts World Tag Team title, steel cage match. The Demon X Bunnies will defend against the Elegance brand. TNA World Tag Team title, steel cage match. The Hardys will defend against the Nemeths. X Division title, steel cage match. Cedric Alexander, Leon Slater. If Leon loses, his X Division title reign is wiped from existence. Go figure. TNA Knockouts World Title Steel Cage match. Zia Brookside will defend against Elena Black. And the Lethal Lockdown match, Fabian Egner, Jada Stone, Casey Navarro, and Ricky Sosa will take on the System, consisting of Alicia Edwards, Bear Bronson, Brian Myers, and Eddie Edwards. Also this weekend, to finish things up, the Stardom 5-Star Grand Prix Finals will be on the 23rd. Red block, it'll be Micah taking on Rena. And in the blue block, it'll be Suzu Suzuki taking on Starlight Kid. The winner of those two blocks go on to the finals. And the winner of the finals gets a match against the World of Stardom champion, who is currently Suzu Suzuki. That's it for me this week, folks. And I'm going to hand it back to Mike and hand it back to Spit.
Thank you so much, Stampede. Appreciate you doing your video. Again, I apologize that I was not able to edit and put graphics for all of the fantastic wrestlers and matches that he mentioned. But if you were interested in any of those, go back and make sure you watch them. A lot of good matches that you mentioned, a lot of good wrestlers around the world. Make sure you guys check it out. Go look them up. You will not regret it. Some of the matches he did mention is part of our next segment, which we just started last week, going over what's coming up next in about 23 minutes. Coming up on SmackDown. First one he mentioned was Blake Monroe going up against Julia in Blake Monroe's debut match on SmackDown. Who you got in Wisebed?
I got WWE screwing over the rightfully owned name of Julia.
I saw that yesterday. They trademarked their own damn name.
Yeah, like that's so messed up. Yeah, Blake. Yeah, Blake's gonna win this. First off, I had an axe just to check to see the sharpness of it still, and I need to sharpen it.
Inquiry minds were wanting to know why you had an axe during Stampede segment.
I looked down and I was like, it's very shiny. It shouldn't be shiny, and then I started touching it. I was like, oh, I gotta sharpen this.
That may be the most sped answer I think I've ever heard in 98 episodes in almost 2 years. That may be the best. I looked down and I saw something shiny and I got distracted.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be shiny. I'm looking down like, that's not supposed to be shiny, and then I touched it and I was like, oh, it's chipping. Oh man, I gotta resharpen this. But yeah, no, they're gonna screw it.
Right, like a diamond, apparently. And diamonds are a girl's best friend, according to Blake Monroe. So there you go. That right there tells me that Blake Monroe will win this match.
Yep.
And the fact she's going against Julia, and Julia can't have nice things, apparently.
Oh, apparently she can't even have her own name.
Apparently not. Hopefully she's about to move over to Raw. And I think, and that plays into what I think will happen in the future for Julia. Don't be surprised if they don't start pushing her a little bit more now that they do own her name, because they obviously want to push that a little bit more. So maybe she's going to make a move to Raw and actually start wrestling the way that we hope she would wrestle, to where they can actually make some more money off of her name. So
we'll see.
Maybe it's going to be a good thing in the long run for Julia.
We'll see.
Next up, we have the Tag Team Championship match. The MFTs, the Mother Tongas versus R-Truth and Damian Priest in a rematch for those titles. Kind of a rematch. They were in the triple threat last week. Man, if they take them off the Tongas to lose to these two guys, what the hell are we doing?
Slap WWE right in their face.
Yeah.
I will take a charge. All right.
We just finally got the Tongans the way we're supposed to from the beginning. No disrespect to what Solo did with the MFTs going in the beginning, but they were kind of background players. This is what they should have been all along.
Yep.
Please do not go back to Priest and Truth. For the love of God.
Exactly.
Yes, the new faces of fear. 100%.
New faces.
And you heard him mention it earlier. The WWE Undisputed Championship, CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. I don't even have to say who I'm picking in this match because it's never going to change. Fed, who you think?
All right, man. I am not changing my pick whatsoever. I'm still going with KO.
Damn right.
Punk has just been showing his true colors, being a little baby back bitch. All right. And at this point, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of hearing Granddaddy Punk come out and be like, I am the reason why you get where you go. Like, shut up, Meg. You're not the reason why Kevin Owens is Kevin Owens. You know, you didn't do his time. Yeah, okay, I paved the way. I think Kevin Nash paved the way first. Scott Hall paved the way. You know, I think those guys paved the way for your fat ass to get in the ring. Right?
I mean, if you want to talk about people of a little bit larger size, Bam Bam Bigelow paved the way. Mick Foley paved the way. Big Boss Man paved the way.
No. See, it was fat, skinny ass or skinny fat ass. That's what it was. Triple H used to say skinny fat ass. That's what I should have said. Just like that. Yeah, that's how those people
would have been the ones that paved the way for Kevin Owens. This is bullshit.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
And I'm hoping the reason that they've done this and they've chosen to do this kind of story publicly is because they're going to let Kevin Owens win tonight.
One man gang.
And shut the hell up for CM Punk.
Yeah.
I doubt it because it's WWE and they're probably going to let CM Punk win and let him keep spouting off and doing his bullshit. But I can hope. We're all rooting for KO.
Well, no, KO.
We're all Canadian tonight, Stampede.
Oh, no, damn it, Stampede. I'm locking it in. I'm throwing in my name for the mayor of Canada when the next election comes, and I'm rigging the shit out of it. I'm bringing America with me, all right? Rigging the hell out of it.
Don't you have to live in Canada to be the mayor of Canada?
What did I just say? I'm going to rig the shit out of it. America, damn it.
We're going to start calling it Can America. Not Canada anymore. It's Can America.
Stampede's like, my land, you are not getting it, damn it. And he puts his flag out there. You got maple syrup all the time. I love it. I'm messing around now. I love it. Don't hurt me, Canada. I know we got like 9 to 10% people usually watching from Canada in here. That's just a joke between me and Stampede, right? And I love Canada. All right, except when you guys are on fire, I can smell the maple, and it's just.
Wait, that would be. I would love to smell maple when I got out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, dude. No, you don't want to smell burning maple first thing in the morning. It's like smelling Tim Hortons in Buffalo, New York.
So I guess we're in the middle of a term now. So
hold on. I still got a chance. I'll be 80. All right, I still got a chance.
Oh god, Kevin Owens can still beat you though.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Smelling burning maple is not that bad. I don't know, man. I just.
I mean, like, we had a house. In the house I had, the laundry room was connected to the kitchen, like directly.
Yeah.
And I had a shirt hanging up that I was letting air dry because I'm fat and I didn't want it to shrink.
Yeah, fair enough.
But again, because I was fat, I was also cooking maple bacon. And somehow that shirt soaked up all the maple scent and I smelled like maple bacon all day long. And it was the best day of my life. So maybe it's not so bad.
Oh my God.
So there you go.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I thought about trying to bottle it and smell it as a cologne. Maple, like ode to maple.
Oh my God. That's funny. The next election,
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Uh,
Speculation Utah. You've got a better chance at Speculation Utah.
I don't know about that. I'll start throwing conspiracy theories out there. I know who shot JFK. If I say it, we're gonna get kicked off the damn stream, so I'm not gonna say it.
Please don't.
CIA.
I need this.
Oh,
I need this. I wish I'd have had that plan because I'd have hit like the button. That should have been the end of the show right there. We're getting canceled. Nice seeing you. We made it to 98 episodes, everybody. Congratulations. We appreciate it.
We had to get canceled for like 98 other episodes where I was doing stupid shit. We ain't get canceled on this one.
But before we get canceled, let's make sure we cover our Twitter post of the week. What you got for me, Speds?
Jim Johnson wants back in. Do you guys want him back
yes,
in?
Please. Yes,
Triple
please. Yes, please. Please. Yes, please. Yes.
But Triple H feels like Triple H is not a big fan of him. That's what he said.
I mean, I don't know that he's wrong. I've seen some of the music that's come up when Triple H has been there, and maybe Triple H just doesn't like good music. I don't know.
I know he liked Motorhead. All right, he like I know how to play Ace of Spades. That's cool, right? Yeah, yeah, that was cool. Liam, whatever, he was cool. But
Triple H hates everybody.
I was gonna say that. What was that Josh Nichols video where he's like, I fucking hate you, Triple H, you know? Right now, that's how I feel.
Yeah, but it's regarding the Twitter post. Yes, please bring Jim Johnston back. Some of the better,
I mean,
theme songs ever.
Yeah, when he blended Ministry of Darkness with No Chance in Hell together, Vince McMahon with Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness, the dun dun. That shit was fucking really crazy. Sorry, it was really crazy. He knew what he was doing. Hold on, is that my dog bark? He's growling.
I mean, that may scare me too. Growling at?
I ain't scared. I got an axe right here, so I ain't really worried.
You do have an axe. Maybe that's why you were sharpening the axe. Okay, it was in anticipation.
I ain't scared.
Everything will be revealed. Maybe because the CIA's coming after you now. Who knows?
I don't give a fuck. Bring him, bitch. All right, but yeah.
But before they get there, and before you get swatted on air, get to our second post of the week. Take it away.
All right, so if you guys didn't see the video of Cope's latest interview, it was really good. Everything about it was really good. He talked about how he wants to retire in AEW, but he also feels like Tony Khan would have gave him the chance to be John Cena's final opponent. It's just WWE didn't want it to happen, right? So, but that also ties in with this. With the Jim Johnson stuff. Jim Johnson said that he believes Triple H doesn't like him. Edge and Triple H, or Adam and Triple H, Adam and Paul never really got along. It was never hidden either. I mean, listen to the promos that Edge cut back in the day on Triple H. You can tell that he did. Look, when you think about all-time rivals, it's Edge, Randy Orton, Batista. Boom, boom, boom. There's your big three. Edge should have been the final guy.
I mean, over somebody like CM Punk, yes. I mean, I know him and Punk had a big rivalry, but definitely Edge's was bigger.
Well, I mean, think about it in this perspective.
I'm talking about the rivalry, people.
Think about it in this perspective. Without Edge, there's no John Cena. They were the yin and yang to each other. John Cena, hustle, loyalty, respect. And then you got the rated R superstar trying to have sex on live TV with Lita.
And the opportunist, I forget the entire
the
ultimate opportunist.
Yeah, that's the ultimate opportunist. He beat John Cena for his first ever WWE championship belt with what, folks? With what? Money in the Bank. At when? Yep. New Year's Revolution. One of my favorite pay-per-views, by the way, because I love the stage. The stage at that time was beautiful, all right? But that's where it all started for him. He was just known as a tag team guy. Oh, him and Edge and Christian, Edge and Eddie, Edge and this, Edge and that, Edge. he won the IC title by himself. Yes, we get that. He won the United States Championship, the European Championship, and a Hardcore Championship all by himself. Okay, I get that. However, without John Cena, there's no rated R superstar. You had to have the yin and yang effect right there. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Then you got this guy over here being the rated R guy. You got one that's catering to the kids and one trying to make a whole, and one that's being straight up rated R. And trying to borderline to rated X. Like, you get what I'm saying? That just makes sense for Edge to be the final guy because it locks in the history.
I don't know how close, and we may never know how close they actually got to this actually happening. I don't think it was anywhere near close.
No, that's why I said, will this go down as the biggest what if ever?
Ever? Probably not. But of John Cena and Edge, of like John Cena's career, yeah.
Oh, and Edge's career too.
But they're you're never going to get AEW and WWE together. I mean, you're just not.
That's true. What Stampede just said, yeah.
Yeah, he threw it in there too.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just saying they don't trust each other, and they're at this point they're completely different products.
Oh yeah.
So we've said it a ton of times. WWE isn't technically a wrestling show anymore. It's a show about wrestling.
It's a spectacle.
They've got a little bit of wrestling, but it's more show.
It's more
AEW is a wrestling show.
Yep.
WWE is a show about wrestling.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean they're completely different entities at this point. So I don't even think, even if they tried to work together, I don't know how that would have worked.
I don't think it would have worked. But like
you can't have Adam Copeland going up against John Cena because it just doesn't work. And I know they would try to call him Edge if they did this, like if this actually came to fruition, but it's not Edge anymore. It's Adam Copeland. He's not.
Well, I mean, they called Mox on live TV. If you go back and watch some of the stuff, they've been calling him Mox for a while.
Yeah.
As the other, yeah, you're right. One's professional wrestling, and the other one's WWE. Yeah, that's just the best way to describe it.
To WWE's credit, they don't call themselves professional wrestling. That's why you couldn't say professional wrestling for so long there. They realize they're sports entertainment. It is what it is. They're not trying to hide the fact that that's what they are, and that's why I said they're just different products.
Yep, 100%.
Speaking of different products, we have our TRI Matchmaker of the Week. Who you got, Stampede?
I'm sped. We got Gunther, Swerve, Nick Nemeth, and Dustin. Yeah, I hate this kid, but I put him in so you guys understand how annoying he is. He's the OVW World Heavyweight Champion right now. Nick Nemeth, of course, TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Swerve Strickland, former AEW World Heavyweight Champion. And Gunther, the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, I had to think about that one for a second. There's a lot of world champions in a name. Who you got? Oh, my God.
Swerve Strickland. 100%.
Oh, wow. Okay, you got Swerve. I will agree with Walter, and Dustin takes the pin. Yeah, I got Dustin Jackson taking the pin.
See, I actually have Nick Nemeth taking the pin.
Really?
Yep.
Dustin Jackson, he's a good heel, so I got to make him take the pin.
And I get the whole thing for Gunther, Walter, whatever you want to call him. I get it. He's a powerhouse. He's a great wrestler. Swerve is just effing crazy.
Yep.
I think Swerve would take it to a level and to a place that Gunther doesn't even know exists.
Yeah, Gunther never went to Charlie Zulu Whiskey, CZW, like Swerve did. And that place takes it to a different stratosphere. They take ECW and they just like push it to the side and put a new level on it. Those guys are nuts.
Yeah, and I don't know as much about Dustin Jackson, but I think Nick Nemeth takes the pin because, well, let's be brutally honest here. Nick Nemeth built his career on taking a lot of pins.
Yeah. Swerve and Ziggler would be crazy. Ziggler would freaking die. His selling, he has the best selling out there. But like, boom, like dead. Like best selling ever.
Yes, sir. And that does bring us to the end of the show. This is the part where I tell you, if you want to follow me on any socials,
you're right about that.
@_Big Mike 27. about the Talks More.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
you could be right.
does. He does. Oh my goodness, man. Isaiah's in the chat sometimes, and he understands what I'm talking. Dustin Jackson below me, folks. If you're not watching OVW, I don't know why. Thursday nights, OVW is where it's at. I understand TNA's on.
Look, and OVW is on YouTube. If you can't watch it Thursday night, watch it Friday morning. It's on YouTube. It doesn't go away.
It comes. Stays on.
It's not like anything else.
Yeah.
Do you have the replay up over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, go to Spedrock, SP3DROCK over on Twitch. It'll have a link to the Discord. Go over there and watch it there. But definitely watch it. And they just got through with a tournament called Race for the Crown.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Fire.
Watch the final matches there. I mean, loved every bit of it.
Fire.
The concept was cool.
Yep.
The whole 9 yards. It was great. So make sure you guys are checking them out. And make sure you check me out. Back to what we were going at _BigMike27 on all socials. If you are watching us on Twitch, Kick, X, Facebook, anywhere, make sure you go to YouTube, search at _BigMike27. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. We are trying to get to 500. We are currently at 387 or 388. Depends on when you look at it. It kind of goes back and forth for whatever reason. So please give us a subscribe. If you like what you see, tell a friend, subscribe to the channel. And if you don't like what you see, I put this out on X. So if you go to X at _BigMike27, you'll see this post. I think I have it pinned. If you don't like what you see, if you tune in and you don't like the show, DM me. Let me know what you don't like about the show. We're here to get better every week. I want to be a better host. I want us to have a better show every week than we did the week before. So please, please, please give us feedback. Give me specifically feedback on what we can do to be better if you don't like the show. I am open to any criticism, any feedback, and I love it. At _BigMike27 on any social. Check us out. And that brings us to the final word.
Hey, if you guys are doing Christmas this year, help us out over at Three Legacies Wrestling. It's at 134 South Centerville Road, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, 17603. They're accepting donations from today all the way to December 23rd. If you got Amazon, Target, Walmart, wherever the hell you shop from, order it from there, send it straight to them, and it will go to a child this Christmas in need. All right. But what Big Mike said, go follow. It's link in the bio. Go link in the bio. It says run in YouTube. Boom. Click that. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do not DM me. All right. I get it. I do a lot behind the scenes. Just don't DM me about the show because I'm figuring it out too at the same time. I got 5 shows that I'm working on. Which one are you talking about? Yeah. DM him about the show. He'll let me know what I need to fix. Yeah, that's the best way to get to me because I got so many people that I'm talking to right now.
That's why I said it that way. You don't need to fix anything. That's why I said what I need to work on.
I need to fix. Well, I'm also working on getting somebody on here for the 100th episode. So a lot of stuff is working. We're 2 weeks away from 100. So it's a big show. It's a big thing. Next week, Stampede. That crown, that shield comes back to me. All right. The crown will come back to me soon. And the damn NXT championship will come back to me soon. And that's all I got to say about
next
that.
Weekend.